and welcome back to the Mind Catchers channel. Today I am going to be showing you guys the Urban Decay Wired palette. So this is a brand new palette from Urban Decay. A lot of people say that this is piggybacking off of the Electric palette, I believe. I feel very confidently like I had the Electric palette way back. If I can find any videos on that palette, I'll link them below. I feel like I did. It could have been deleted, something like that, because I am an Urban Decay connoisseur. So I feel like I might have had it. So the Wired palette has lots of bold, beautiful colors inside, perfect for spring and summer. So I'm not quite sure if this is their official like spring launch or anything like that. I really didn't do a lot of research on it. I have seen it like going around a little bit. Not many people really talking about it in amongst us darker skinned ladies. That's why I said let me go ahead and do a video using it. But they do have a section here that says for face, body, and eye. So that means that the FDA approved those particular shades to be used on the eyes, the face, and the body. And then you have 4 shades on the side that are used for just the face and the body. So basically, you're using it at your own discretion. If you choose to use some of these shades on your eyes, it's, you know, up to you. But they did separate it. These are like pressed pigments. So you have this white shade in the palette called Glitch. And I do understand that a lot of people like a white shade in a palette. I'm not really particularly fond of a white shade in a palette, but they said that this could help to mute a shade that might be a little bit too vibrant. You want to mute it down a little bit. You can mix a little white with it. Lighter skin tones could use that white in their brow bone. So I get it. All right, so the next shade is called Fluorescent. And in my opinion, this is like a very pale tealish blue that's fluorescent. This next shade is called Chaos. So a nice like royal blue, very pretty. And all of these are matte so far. This next shade is called Current. And I wanted to use that today. Very nice jewel toned green. Very, very pretty. And from my understanding, that was in the Electric palette. This next shade is called Shock. A pretty like lavender shade. I think that's very pretty. I have a nail polish about that color. Very pretty. The next shade is called Jolt. And this is like, I'd say like an electric yellow type shade. I'm trying to build it up here on my hand for you. This is like a matte shade. It looks like it has a little bit of glitter in there. So you would put that on top of a white base. I think it would be very pretty. Okay, so that concludes the face, body, and eye section. The next shade I'm going to swatch right underneath is called Gravity. This is a deep purple. And this is for face and body. The pigmentation is very nice on that. So if you're looking for a beautiful purple, that's a gorgeous one in that palette. The next shade is called Switch, and this is a very bold and bright, like a neon orange. There it is right there. Alright guys, so I wiped off my hand. This next shade is like a pink. Well, it is a pink. It's a very vibrant pink, and it's called Savage. Very, very pretty. And the last shade we have here is called Slow Burn. And this again is like a reddish orange. Oh, it's very bold. It definitely is very bold. These shades for face and body are insane. The pigmentation are indeed insane. So there you have it right there. All right, so I know I'm going to be using that green, and I'm going to possibly use a pop of another color here. This is definitely, in my opinion, like a party palette. I know a lot of my ladies that follow me over here on YouTube, you guys love neutral looks. But then I have a handful of you guys who are like, Val, give us some color. So today you're going to get your wish. You're going to get some color. And let's just go with it. This is the Wired palette from Urban Decay. So I already did my brows. Let's put a little bit of primer on my lids. I'm using the Urban Decay Primer Potion. And we're gonna tap that in. All right, guys, so I brought you in a little closer. We're gonna be using a base. This is NYX concealer. This is in the shade Tan. So I'm gonna apply that on my lids. And I'm just gonna use a blender to blend that on my lid. All right, guys, as a transition color, I'm gonna try my best to stick with this palette. Although it's very, very bright and bold, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna use this shade Jolt, and I'm using it very lightly. Let's see what I can come up with. Okay, so I'm just using a fluffy blending brush, and I'm going in with that shade. And it's almost like a neon yellow, like a highlighter yellow. All right, so once I place the color just to see what it looks like, then I build it up just a little bit more in the transition area. I don't mind the way it looks. I'm bringing it close to the brow bone and blending it out. All right, next we're gonna be using the shade Current, and that's the green right there. And I'm just going to use a flat shader brush, and I'm just going to apply that right on top of the lid. And it is a very bold shade, so let's see what happens here. Wow. So you can pretty much swipe this shade on. Very, very creamy, gorgeous shade. Very nice. All right, so you see that green? It is absolutely gorgeous. It's very jewel toned. You see that sheen to it. It's beautiful. So you don't have to worry about this not showing up. It is a pop of green you won't forget. Just gonna take my blending brush here, the one that I applied the first shade with, and I'm just going around that Current shade and just blending the shade out. Make it look a little bit more seamless. All right, guys, so this is what we have so far. It's not bad at all, not bad at all. So normally when I'm doing bright, bold shades like this, which I don't really do too often, I look at my color wheel to see what shades complement the shade that's on my lid. And I know that purple complements green as well as orange. So since I went a little light at the top with that like bold yellowish greenish shade, I think I'm gonna do purple at the bottom. So I'm gonna do that dark purple Gravity on the outer corner, and on the inner corner I'm gonna do the lighter shade Shock. I'm gonna apply a little bit of the primer down here. And I'm going to do the darker purple called Gravity first right here. And this is one of the face and body shades, but I'm using it on the eyes, so be very careful. Gonna blend it right here on this outside edge just a little bit. And on the inner corner, we're gonna use the shade Shock, that lighter purple right there. On the inside of the waterline, I did find a light purple eyeliner. I'm just using that right there in my waterline. And I think on the outer waterline, I'm going to use a black. I think so. I'm going to use a black pencil for my lash line. I'm going to try to deepen up my lash line just a bit and then apply a little bit of mascara later on. So let's deepen that up a bit, right along the lash line. And this is the Urban Decay 24/7 pencil. We're gonna do a little bit of mascara on the top lash line because we're gonna apply some lashes. And I'm not going to do a wing today. I haven't been doing wings lately at all. I feel like wings are overrated. You really don't need them to have a beautiful look. Alright guys, we're going to go away and apply some beautiful lashes. These are by Anastasia Beverly Hills in the style Dreamy. And I'll be right back to start on my face, so stay tuned. Alright friends, that's what we look like with our lashes on. So I think I want to change that lighter purple. It's not really showing up on my dark skin tone. If I wanted it to really show up, I guess I would have applied like a white base there, so it's not showing up very brightly. So what I'm going to do is use the shade Savage. That's that pink right there. And I'm going to apply that in the inner corner. So I did put a little bit of pink there. I don't know if you guys can see that. The color Savage. I just put that there and took the purple all the way across. So I think that's prettier. So we're going to go ahead to our face now. I've already moisturized my face with my Derma E Vitamin C Moisturizer. Talked about this a few videos ago. It's very nice and it smells very, very good. I'm going to be using the primer from Juno & Co. This one is their Moonshine Primer. It's very nice. Okay, I'm going to be using my Juvia's Place foundation in the shade Angola. Just very lightly tap on a few spots that need a little extra TLC. All my discoloration under here, there. And we're going to use our finger to just blend that out. Now we're going to apply our Stay Naked foundation by Urban Decay. This is definitely in my top 3 for foundations for 2020. Definitely like this. I think this came out in 2019, like towards the end, but I am loving this. Alright guys, we're going to highlight with CoverGirl Bronze Concealer. Alright guys, I'm going to use, by the way, I used my Ben 9 Neutral Setting Powder for under the eyes and every place where I highlight it. Don't normally use it, but I just decided to use it today. Got to get rid of it. I have lots of powders and I rarely use them, so I'm trying to get rid of some things. Alright, so right now I'm using the Sephora brand, and this is their Bright Future Gel Serum Concealer. It is so good. If you guys see this ever on sale, anything like that, even if it's not on sale, give it a try. I'm telling you, it will change your life. I want to go back and get like the lighter shade so I can highlight with, but I decided to do a contour shade. This is Devil's Food Cake. I am in love with this stuff. It spreads out so nicely. I actually just applied too much, but it spreads out beautifully. Alright guys, I'm going to use my all over face powder. This is the Laura Mercier translucent powder in medium deep. It's the deepest shade they have. So I like this. I really do. You know, I keep using it, so apparently I like it. And I just go over areas, especially like this area where I put the white translucent powder. Just go over there. Just stamp it on. I'm going to be using a little bit of my CoverGirl Ebony Bronzer. I'm just using this right in the back of the cheek, right over here. Right here. I'm going to spray my face with some of my Urban Decay setting spray. It's going to help get rid of some of this dustiness. And then I'm going to come back and do a little bit more to my face. Alright guys, I just want to go over my bottom lashes one more time because I know they got nice and dusty with all the eyeshadow and face powders and things like that. So I'm going to apply a little bit of Raisin. I think this is by MAC. That's the blush. Oh, brain farts. And I'm also going to apply this other blush. I can't think of the name of it. I'm going to have to pop it out and put it here on the screen. But I like that kind of as a highlighter. So you see it gives just a little sheen there. Now since we did so much on the face, we may want to keep these lips neutral. So I'm going to apply a brown lip liner and I'm going to search for something a little bit more neutral. Alright, so I'm still rolling with Pitch by ColourPop. And I heard you guys say that a nice dupe for this would be BFF4. I think that's what you guys said. A nice brown, because they discontinued this brown. And guys, I just applied a little bit of lip gloss from Iman. I love this. And I talk about it all the time and have not bought a new one. I'm like scraping the sides to get this out. This is Muse. I love this. So, I definitely got to put this in my purse so I can remember. Alright guys, so that is the face. I'm going to do something with my hair and I will be right back for the completed look. Stay tuned. Alright guys, and this is your completed look. And I thank you guys so much for tuning in with me today. This palette is not for everybody. It definitely is not for everybody. I know that you guys, well, a lot of you guys, I would say about 85% of the people that watch me love neutral looks. You love browns and golds and things like that. But there are a few of you who are like, where's the color? So this was for you today. And I am very grateful that I did it. It's beautiful. It really is. It's very fun and it's just like another side of yourself. So I could see myself doing this on a cruise or out with my girl, something like that. It's very, very cute. So I hope that you guys enjoyed something different. So let me know down in the comment section if you think this one is for you, or you just like looking at it, or you know, whatever you want to say. Just leave it down in the comment section. I appreciate you guys. Please give me a big thumbs up and subscribe if you have not. That's how you help out the channel. Also share my videos, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Cyber kisses. Bye.